Hello again, YouTube. This is the truth, man. Giving you this truth. Giving you the truth. Giving you facts. On this broadcast, I'm talking about productivity. Like I told you, some channels, they focus on their niche. This channel, everything is my niche. Everything that I know about, everything that I'm able to talk about is my niche. This is a channel you can come to get information on a variety of subjects. And when we start doing lives in the future, most of it will be question answer. I would say my area of expertise is the Bible, religion, history, historical beliefs, uh, creativity. I can give you ideas because that's what productivity is. Your voice can be produce. Like a lot of people on YouTube, their voice, their appearance, their demeanor produces if YouTube allows it. The problem with the reason why 72% of people are living check to check is because they are not producing properly. See, if you choose the consumer route, if you choose to work for consumption, then for it to work for you, you still have to follow the basic rules of money, which are save, invest, own, sell. Those are the basic rules of money. See, if you're not saving, if you're not investing, you have nothing for sale, then your consumption is going to be limited. We all consume to a certain point. What's consumption? It's when you buy things. Consumers are people who buy things. Producers are people who sell things, whether it's yourself, your time. It's a wide variety of things that you can produce, you can sell. If you do DoorDash, you do Uber or that type of stuff, you basically selling yourself and your time and your vehicle. You're still producing. If it's giving you money, which you can choose to consume or you can choose to produce more, then you're in the productivity cycle. Now, I want to give you a couple definitions. Um, from an economical standpoint, productivity is defined as the ratio between the output volume and the volume of inputs, whether it's money, whether it's some type of merchandise. Productivity is basically the positive amount between what you put out and what you take in. So for a factory, that's productivity is the profit. You have your expenses, you have your amount of sales or whatever. A producer is a person that makes, grows, or supplies commodities for sale. Like I told you, that could be a wide variety of things. You write a book and it's selling, you're a producer. You write a book and nobody buys it, yeah, you produced, but it's not coming up, it's not growing. But yeah, that's why 72% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. And I heard I was watching a video earlier, and like he said, that people go to college to get a job, basically. Get a job. You producing for somebody else, but you're not producing for yourself. Like that's why they call it self-employment, because it's self-production. Like that's why people in cubicles, they think because they gotta dress up and go to work that they better than people like me who get out here and deliver stuff, sell stuff, uh, figure out things that bring in money. You have a right to perceive however you choose to perceive, but you have facts, you have fiction. The facts are if a person is producing at a high level or high volume for themselves in any type of business facet, they're gonna make more and they're gonna have more, earn more than a person that's producing for themselves through a job. And through a job, you're gonna be limited. Through businesses, you're never limited. There's some businesses that people make money while they sleep. Then they wake up and they see profit on their spreadsheets. You say, oh, how he know about all them spreadsheets? That dude from the hood. Listen. And I want to say this, especially if one of these particular simps that I know ever watches this video. Just because you from the hood don't mean that you don't get better and evolve as a person. Like, just because you was in a gang or you ran with the clique don't mean you have to vote Democrat. It don't mean you have to be a liberal, or you have to keep going back to that hood that you'll get robbed in. Because see, if you're trying to be rich, you're going to have to separate from the poor. The only time you should be seeing the poor is when you're helping them in some type of way. Otherwise, their idea of production is taken from you, stealing from you. And by the way, even if you are a drug dealer, if you are stealing and you're destroying the community, you're poor. You say, well, you're a hypocrite. Well, let's get off that. Don't steal my saying. You heard this from me first. Anybody that's desiring to be wealthy, that want to be successful economically, listen to this. The person that's seeing poor people every day is not rich enough. You're not rich enough. Because see, the rich don't see poor people every day. They either have people doing things for them, they're on flights, they be in Bora Bora, different place, they doing this, they're at the game. They don't see poor people every day. They don't see desperate people every day looking you all in the eyes trying to start stuff because they are poorly raised and they're poor. And they're not trying to do anything about it. Some dudes, I believe, they want to go to jail. Be like, at least I know I'm going to eat 3 times. If you seeing poor people every day, you're not rich enough. And that includes your little job. That includes your job. Because guess what? Your coworkers broke, but they should be doing better. That misery is going to come right to work. Trust me, I know. I've experienced it. They're going to bring it right to work. That sexual frustration, that feeling of rejection, feeling of despair, all that is going to be packaged in your coworkers. I'd rather deal with customers. To produce, you know you're producing when you're dealing with customers. You're going to produce something. When you're dealing with customers, from a standpoint to generate profit for yourself, you will produce. And that's all I got on this one. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Share this on whatever platform you're on, and subscribe. Oh, one more thing before I cut. If you are a man and you're chasing women for sex, you're not producing. Relationships, especially bad ones, are unproductive. If you're in a marriage and you have a bad marriage, you're not getting along, you're not seeing eye to eye, you're not on the same page, you're being unproductive. Make the right decision. Do something about it. And that's all I have. See you on the next video.